And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Now here it comes. And another swing and miss here as he jumps ahead of him early tonight. It's 0-2 now. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. Once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Now another 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A 1-2 pitch from Felix. McCutchen will spin and yank this one down the left field line, but this will find the seats foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So good work there by Hernandez to take care of the leadoff man. And with that, let's take a look here at the lineup defensively for the American League. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Yasiel Puig will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ball game.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
Now the first pitch. This is foul right side. Pitch on the way. Now the 1-strike pitch is sent on the ground to Cano at second base. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Troy Tulowitzki will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First offering on the way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Here's the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he misses it.
Boy, I'm not really sure what happened right there. I wonder if he might have lost that ball in the lights, but that seems like a ball that he should have caught.
Paul Goldschmidt will get a shot here in the inning after all, as that 2-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences.
Yeah, anytime you give this guy an at-bat, especially with a runner on base that he otherwise wouldn't have had, you're asking for trouble.
Here's the first offering. And this is lined hard to deep left. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Good first inning there for Felix Hernandez. It's The National League nothing. American Leaguers coming to bat. You're watching the Major League Baseball All-Star Game exclusively on the show. Starting lineup for the AL Stars is on your screen. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. And there you see a look at the defensive starters for the National League. Alexi Ramirez will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
The pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. A 1-2 from Wainwright. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes ball 4, so the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Mike Trout will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Comes set. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Now the pitch. Ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
I don't think there are too many guys in this lineup that could have laid off that 0-2 pitch. That's a real tough take.
The 1-2. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Here comes a 2-2. Ramirez running at first, and he'll have himself a base hit. Here comes Ramirez around third. And the run scores as the American League is off to the early 1-0 lead.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. This is not really a bad pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he catches in a run on the double.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Now the 1-1 pitch. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Miguel Cabrera will step in now. Pause, now the pitch. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Here's the 1-0. 2-0. Maybe some big game jitters here in this opening inning.
Well, I don't think anyone's immune to that. I don't care what the name on the back of your jersey is. This is not an ordinary game.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Here it comes, the 3-0. 3-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now the 3-1 home. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Jose Bautista will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. Now the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
The next pitch. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
2-0 count, the pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Utley for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play.
From the Seattle Mariners, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
And I think he really needed that double play ball just to settle him down a little bit. He'd already given up 2 in the inning, and he didn't want to see this thing get out of hand.
He's ready now. The pitch. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Men on third with 2 down. The 1-1. And this is lifted in the air out to left. And Gomez will make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the second inning now from Arlington. The AL leads it 2-0. Giancarlo Stanton will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike one.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
0-1 pitch is a high chopper over to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting sixth from the Milwaukee Brewers, third baseman.
So the base is empty here with one away, and here's the powerful Aramis Ramirez. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And a ball and a strike now to Aramis as that pitch misses. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to jump out there and pull it. And that's exactly what he did.
Chase Utley will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Here's the first offering. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. He's ready. Now the pitch. Runner goes for second. Swinging a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Well, this won't get the runner to third, but he does at least make contact here, and it's enough to allow him to reach first safely. So I think he'll go ahead and take that, no question.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
The 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Hitters count 2-0. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are two away now.
And the way this inning's gone, his eyes had to be lining up on that pitch, but all he could do was pop it up.
Carlos Gomez will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come
1-0 on the way. Here's a swing and heads up as he had to hit the deck for dear life that time. Hernandez readies the 1-1. And this is hit well towards the hole. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The American Leaguers on top, 2-0. Adam Jones will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
And here's the first pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Here's a 1-0. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Boy, we always talk about pitch speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Runner goes. A ball hit hard to the left side. And right to the spot the shortstop just vacated. A base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Yeah, it's not too often that you'll see a first pitch hit and run, but it worked out here. Usually you see it when the batter's ahead in the count. 1-0, 2-1, sometimes even 1-1. But they roll the dice right away, and it pays off perfectly.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Chopper, foul. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Here's the 1-2. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And this is past Ramirez down the line. A fair ball. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
2 on here with 1 man out. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
The 1-0. This ball's grounded foul. Ready now on 1-1. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And the runner is in from second. And he will score as well. And they've started to break it open a bit now. It's up to 5-0.
And he's doubling his pleasure already. 2 at-bats so far and now 2 doubles. He's looking like he's seeing the ball pretty well.
first sign that trouble is afoot, as there is already some action in that bullpen now, and we're just in the second inning. Robinson Cano is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
3 runs already home here. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Gomez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a bat. Everybody on that offense is hitting the ball hard somewhere.
Miguel Cabrera will take his cuts now. First pitch on the way, and he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. From the stretch, off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home, and this swing is wrapped out to Tulowitzki at short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We played 2 full. The AL out in front here, 5-0. Andrew McCutchen is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
Center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And the control looks to be a little off here to start the 3rd.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
He can afford to be patient here because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there.
Now the 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Definitely not a guy you wanted to lose there. Now, you got something else to worry about besides your command.
Yasiel Puig will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, and it's now a 5-2 game.
And this home run was huge, especially right there in that dugout. At 5-0, you were starting to get the sense that this might not be their day. But now that they're on the board to make it 5-2, I'd say anything can happen from here on out.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
No outs, nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground is short. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
First baseman number 44,
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw gets him, 2 down.
now batting. Designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First offering on the way. And that misses inside, 1-0.
Put your right glasses on.
Now the 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
All right, calm down.
Even though it comes on a 1-2 count, that's the first pitch of the at-bat that was in the strike zone. So he finally got a pitch he could do something with, and he made it pay off.
Here's Aramis Ramirez as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Sit him down.
Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Kill the inning right here.
1-0 pitch now. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. One on the way. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Bautista is in now as he gloves it for the 3rd out of the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the American League 5 and the National League 2. Jose Bautista makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now, people describe this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
A 2-1 offering. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here now the 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. 3-2, here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch coming. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that ball is out of here. And the home half of the third starts with as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now here it comes. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
Now the 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 offering. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. Base is empty here with nobody out. 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Now Boch is going to emerge from that National League dugout and make his way to the mound. And that will spell the end of the evening here for Adam Wainwright. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Madison Bumgarner is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Adam Jones will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game, as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the third inning. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Keep it going.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
The 1-1 now to Jones. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Foul. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here comes the 2-1. This is hit to the right side and into right field. It's a 2-for-2 start for him tonight, a base hit.
Well, another good at-bat right here. He's sacrificing those power stats for a little on-base percentage, and he's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Nothing wrong with that.
Matt Wieters will have a shot now to really open this one up in the early going. Now here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
Wieters awaits the 0-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch, as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
Here comes the 1-1. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone, 2-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
A deep breath, now the 2-2. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
Kind of hard to think that he wouldn't have had an idea that fastball might be coming here, but judging by his reaction, I should say lack of reaction, I guess not.
Take him deep.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Here comes the 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Put the runs on the board.
The 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Ready with the 2-1. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here he comes on 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
You can do it.
Full count offering on its way. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
You just don't see this very often out of a guy like this. I mean, I don't remember seeing him struggle just to find the strike zone like he is right now.
Mike Trout will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Get the inning alive, guys.
Now the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Has a look, now the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. One, 2. Trout with a big swing, but he jumped out a bit too much as this one will curl foul. Big pitch here, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Boy, you got to believe he's counting his lucky stars out there on the mound. He's facing one of the best run producers in the game with the bases loaded, and he's able to retire him. He's still not off the hook yet, but at least that'll earn him a big exhale out there.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will stand in. The 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Let's go.
Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
One.
Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. He'll send it the short way to Utley at second, and that's that. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's a lead for the American League, 7-2. Yadier Molina will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Yadier Molina.
First pitch coming. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And he sends it the other way toward right center. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Carlos Gomez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Here's the 1-1. I got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. In quickly with it is Jones, and that'll keep the runner from advancing past third.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or two here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Yasiel Puig will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. And here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or two.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, he must have been looking for something else. That was a curveball that had "hit me" written all over it, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. The 2-1 home. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
The 3-1. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Catch is made by Trout. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. NL leaves one. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Miguel Cabrera will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
First baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line. A fair ball. He'll get it into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Boy, this is very close to being a foul ball, but a nice job by the first base umpire getting down there and getting the call right. This is going to get down toward the corner and wind up a hard hit double.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
This fourth inning's not starting out any better than the third did.
The 1-0 home. Line hard deep into left. Gomez has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Well, 2 hard-hit balls here to start the inning, and this ball was hit even harder than the double was. But unlike his teammate, he's going to end up in the dugout with nothing to show for it.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Little base hit here, that's all.
Cruz awaits the 1-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Swing hard liner to left center, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Well, what a great job getting vertical right there. He takes away the probably.
That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
And after.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. It puts it away to retire the side. Tulowitzki will start things off. It's the American. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Pitch on the way. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think.
Now the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from.
Here he comes on 3-1. Oh, he got under the 3-1 a bit as this is in the air out to right. Bautista is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Dangerous count right there, 3-1. Dangerous pitch, too. He comes with the fastball, but he's going to live to tell about it as he gets him to loft an easy fly ball.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch coming. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. One 0 on the way. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
1-1 pitch on the way. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. The 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down in order, at least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 3-2, here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit softly to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. And this is still a 5-run game. Josh Donaldson will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First offering on the way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
Here comes Bumgarner, 2-0. That's hard hit back up the middle.
And when things are going well, these are the little things that just seem to start going your way. Nothing too amazing here, but this winds up an infield single, and the breaks just keep going their way.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's running towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he did a good job to get on base with the leadoff single, but then he got a little greedy here on the first pitch, and they throw him out pretty easily at second base.
Good eye.
Wieters who waits the 1-0.
Here we go.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1.
Here we go.
Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Now another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Let's go, Matt.
2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
And this has been a strong 2 2/3 out of the pen. He's given him a real lift so far.
Alexi Ramirez will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
Let's go, guys.
2 out, nobody on. The next pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. Fouled back. Ready on 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
And you know, with that fella waiting on deck, if you believe in protection in the batting order, this guy is going to get something to hit right here.
The 3-1 coming. And he takes ball 4 again. And clearly, guys, they just don't want any part of him in this one. Mike Trout will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Two out with the man at first. Pause. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a high chopper. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The AL leads it 7-2. Aramis Ramirez will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Third baseman number 16, Aramis Ramirez.
And the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's one away.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though, so he's going to have to go grab a seat.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are two away now.
And here in these middle innings, they just haven't been able to get anything going against him out there. That's 7 in a row now. He's set down here in the 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Yadier Molina will dig in. He doubled his last time. Here's the first offering. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Come on now, give me a break.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a liner back through the box. What a stop by Ramirez. Throw gets him at first, and even the East German judge gives that one a score of 10 as the side is retired. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. More from Arlington after this. Robinson Cano will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Cano. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. The 2-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And this will be taken in out there by Gomez for the first out.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Miguel Cabrera will dig in. He doubled his last time. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Yeah, a great sell job behind the plate, too. He sort of gently moved that glove back over an inch or two as he was catching that baseball.
And the 0-1 sent on the ground to second for Utley. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out. Jose Bautista will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. first pitch coming. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-0. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. McCutcheon is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. American League goes down in order. They're on top 7-2. Welcome back to Arlington. The American League out front in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Carlos Gomez will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Left fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
The 1-1 home. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
So 1 away in the inning now for the center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon. Now the first pitch. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Yeah, you can see he tried to hold back, but he'd gone too far already, so this becomes a simple little pop-out.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. And now a pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Hernandez readies the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. It's the American League 7 and the National League 2. Pat Neshek will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Pat Neshek
will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Nelson Cruz.
Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. Here's a slider to start this by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Cruz awaits the 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 2-2 coming. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he'll take a look at ball one.
1-0. All right, Jones, take it out of the park.
Here's a 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Here it comes, 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Josh Donaldson waits on deck. Now here's the pitch. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball four.
And that whole at-bat, I felt like he didn't really want to challenge this guy. And I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order that you really have to go after.
Josh Donaldson will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Here's the first offering. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
When you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is keep falling behind guys.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Tulowitzki for one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We'll return to Texas in just a moment. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
First pitch on the way. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 8th inning now in this all-star matchup as you get a look at the line score. The American Leaguers leading in this one as they close in on defeating their National League rivals. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Taken there by Ramirez. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
2 more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And here's the first pitch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
The 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Try to do a dog. Get a dog here. Hot dog.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
Here it comes, 3-0. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Aramis Ramirez will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Soda. Ice cold soda. Water.
Comes set, now the pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Yeah, and this is just going to compound matters for him out there. I mean, the walk was bad enough, but now with the wild pitch, you're basically putting a runner in scoring position without making him lift a finger.
Woo! 1-0. Chopper foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Ready now on 1-1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
He waits, now the pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Come on, hold him down.
Here's the 2-2 home. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. Chase Utley would be next. Here's the full count offering. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Chase Utley will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8.
Get you out here.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Let's go.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. Throw in time, and the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The AL out in front here, 7-2. Matt Wieters will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. First pitch coming. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Wieters awaits the 1-0. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Now the 2-0 home. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here he comes on 2-1.
Here we go.
Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Alexi Ramirez will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First offering on the way. And that's taken for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers. But he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
A 2-1 offering. 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Into the box, Mike Trout. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Come on, Mike. Let's go. Come on, Mike.
1-0 on the way. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. Goldschmidt will wait on it, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So nothing happening this time around. We played 8 full. The American Leaguers on top, 7-2. Greg Holland will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th. Yadier Molina will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole.
What a stop!
And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
You talk about a throw eating a guy up at first. Look at how he lets his ball play him. Instead of going out to get the ball, he lets it get too deep. And at that point, it's hard to get those hands into a high enough position, and he can't make the play.
Here's Carlos Gomez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
1-0 pitch now. Good splitter there, and it's even at 1-1. Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Here he comes, 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting number 22.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Now the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. Now the 1-0 pitch. That misses, 2-0.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And once he got to 2-0, I think he started peeking over at that on-deck circle because it was pretty clear that he didn't want any part of this guy.
Dylan Betances will be summoned into the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases are loaded with nobody out. Yasiel Puig will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming. And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so he probably won't be working the corners.
All right, let's hold him.
Here's the 1-0. And, wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Turn two.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Come on, let's stop the bleed here.
Here comes the 2-1. So 2-2 now.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ballgame, all you need is base runners.
2-2 pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Well, this is definitely a rough spot to get thrown into a ball game. Bases loaded, nobody out, but he's up to the task here and gets a huge first out here on the striking.
Glenn Perkins is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Using the fastball exclusively here. It's 0-2. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
He sure can. A very wide arm angle. Comes from the first base side. It's not straight either. It's moving.
Throw one past him.
He's set. Now the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Let's get out of the inning now.
The 1-2.
Wait,
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, a big strikeout there right out of the bullpen. That's not an ideal spot to come in, either with the bases loaded, but he gets the first half of the job done. And now, with 2 away, he's got a decent shot at getting his guys out of it.
shut us down here.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in as their last chance now.
Come on, let's hold them. Hold those runners. Stop them in their tracks.
Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Let's get out of this inning. Let's get out of this inning.
From the belt, the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Big pitch here, 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 out, bases loaded. Here's another 1-2. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
So close to getting out of the inning. Now, this would have been a great play if he could have made it, but he just couldn't get the ball to first base in time. And that's going to wind up being an infield single and a 2-out RBI.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Keep him right there.
Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Let's get out of this inning.
Here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. 2-0, bases loaded. You let him swing here?
Oh, this is a run producer's dream right here. I'd let him go, but only if it's his pitch in his spot.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. The 2-0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack. 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
Not me. Maybe once or twice.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Something must be up out there because he looks awfully erratic out there.
We need a strikeout now. Come on, guys.
3-1 on the way. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And he cannot believe the calls he's getting out there on the mound. This is going to force in a run, but let's look at show track to see where this pitch was. That's about what I suspected. That looked good from up here. That's a tough break.
There's nowhere to put this next guy.
Here's Aramis Ramirez. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
That's what he needed here with 2 out. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Right now. Let's get you out here.
He's set. Now the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
1-1 on the way. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Jonathan Lucroy will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Jonathan Lucroy.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
1-0 on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. It's been much harder work than I think he anticipated.
Yeah, he came in here trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it at all.
Cut it down right here.
As a look, now the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And that's going to plate the time run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
Wow. I mean, that's all you can say. You had a 5-run lead coming into this 9th inning. You've given it all back. Now you've got to find some way to get out of here with the game still tied.
Sean Doolittle will be summoned here as he'll try to get the final out to keep this game tied heading into the bottom of the ninth. And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Yadier Molina will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. First pitch coming. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-1 takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
This is the 10th man to bat in the inning as they batted around here. The 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Boy, how quickly things can change. You come into this inning with a good-sized lead, and now you're fighting just to get out of here still tied.
Don't give up the run.
Here now the 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Here's the 2-2 offering. Full count now, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Full count pitch on its way. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. D. Gordon is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 9.
Josh Harrison is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second.
Josh Harrison.
Robinson Cano will stand in to lead things off here, and can you believe it? A tie ball game again.
Yeah, this thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k, and I've got a feeling we've got some more to come.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first offering. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away.
Wow, that's got to be a frustrating at-bat right there because you feel like you're all over a pitch, and then maybe your mechanics break down just a little bit, you get underneath it, and it just becomes a harmless pop-up.
Miguel Cabrera will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. The next pitch. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. So 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there, 2-2.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
Here's a ground ball to first. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Jose Bautista will stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And you know what, guys? That could turn out to be the most important play of this game so far. They roll the dice and send him with 1 away, but he's in there safely. And now you've got all sorts of opportunities to end this thing.